Hi, this is Ilma Art Studios photograph for today. Nice contrast of the barn against a platoon of clouds. Hi, check my website at ilmaarts.com for more artworks and photographs. Today I'd like to share Genesis 2 verses 23 to 24. It says, "This one is bone from my bone and flesh from my flesh. She will be called woman, because she was taken from man." This explains why a man leaves his father and mother and is joined to his wife, and the two are united into one. Here's my poem. Inseparable man and woman. Woman, you are taken from man's bone. You were made so that men will not be alone. When a man and a woman are united in matrimony, no one can separate them if they live in harmony. Man is the head of the woman and his family. He will do anything to cleave to his one and only. This is why a man leaves his father and mother, so don't try to separate them from each other. Here's my essay. God created marriage as one of the most important and core of the family unit. He likened husbands and wives to Christ and his bride, the church. This is the reason why Satan is doing his best to destroy marriages, because he knows that God treasures marriages. When a man and a woman decide to unite themselves in marriage, they become inseparable. The enemy attacks matrimony more than anything else because he knows how sacred it is. The Bible tells us that Eve was taken from Adam's bone and flesh. God gave him a woman so he doesn't have to be alone. Prayer. Lord, thank you for the sanctity of marriage. Reflection. How does the enemy entice couples to desecrate marriage? Time and again, the enemy has twisted people's mind into making marriage as something like a consumerism, because we have a very consumer attitude. So it's like when we buy a product and we don't like it, we return it, or we discard it and find another one that's better. Well, marriage is not like that. Marriage is definitely a thing that you decide to take it and that lives with you forever. It's not something that will be convenient for you, and when it's not convenient, and then you can just let it go. And this is one of the ways that the enemy tries to put into the minds of those who are unbelievers to take marriage as something that is self-serving, because marriage is not self-serving. It's serving the other. And when you do that, you actually are following what Christ is doing to his church. So Christ himself came to be a servant, and so that is what marriage is about, to serve each other. So I invite you, if you're a man or a woman without a wife or a husband yet, to think things over before you actually tie the knot, because when you do, that is forever. So thanks for watching, and I hope you check my website at ilmaarts.com for more artworks and photographs. Have a wonderful day.